Coming up on this edition of Reel to Reel, we update you on what's happening in our classroom.
That's right. From our amazing short films to important dates and even game shows, we got you covered.
All this and more coming up on this jam-packed edition of Reel to Reel. Welcome to the latest edition of Reel to Reel. I'm Osmara Valles, a junior from Talkington School for Young Women Leaders.
And I'm Caleb Otwell, a junior from Lubbock High School. Osmara, did you know that we're in the final weeks of school? Crazy to think how fast this year has blown by.
That is crazy, and you know what that means? We are working super hard in Mr. Ward's class, so let's take a look at what we've been doing in our class. So recently, we've been working on our 4.5 annual film festival, and you'll see our amazing work on this episode of Reel to Reel. Also, we finished playing the game show called Jeopardy, but of course, LISD style. It is available on Lubbock ISD, and it's totally worth watching and how competitive the students can get.
Osmara, I can honestly say the afternoon class wasn't competitive. We barely knew anything. Now, let's get into what we are currently doing. Well, right now we are trying to get certified in Adobe Premiere Pro, which a lot of us have, and we also want to receive our drone license. How cool is that? Having the opportunity to earn both of these in a year? That's pretty exciting if you tell me.
I couldn't agree more, Caleb. So now, as we head into the final weeks of school, you have to think we're done, but that there's always more. So here's a look at what we're doing next. We're receiving headshots by our very own Mr. Ward. We're going to create some of our demo reels and produce a best of video. In other words, we'll be creating a highlight of our best videos we've done throughout the year and last year.
I am excited to create this best of video. I even have a couple shots of Mr. Ward that I would like to put in. Now, transitioning to important dates, especially for seniors, graduation is getting really close. For Monterey High School, it's on May 25th at 8 p.m. at the Plains Capitol Park. For Estacado High School is on May 26th at 8 p.m. also at Plains Capitol Park. And then for Talkington, it's on May 27th at 6:30 p.m. at the Buddy Holly Hall. For Coronado High School, it's on May 28th at 8 p.m. at Plains Capitol Park. And last but not least, for Lubbock High, it's on May 29th at 8 p.m. at Plains Capitol Park. All of these graduations will be broadcasting live on Lubbock ISD TV, so you don't miss out.
Those are important dates for sure. Now, Caleb, that was a quick A block.
It really was, but when we return, we're going to feature our first short film that we entered into the competition.
Yeah, we are. So stay with us here on Reel to Reel, only on Lubbock ISD TV.
We really leave it up to the students to kind of drive their own projects the way that they want to, whether it's a podcast talking about whatever issues or topics or hobbies that they feel like, or if you're making short films, making commercials, what is it that you enjoy, that you like? And we kind of let students have their own creativity in those ways that they can kind of do what they're excited about.
Remember everyone, our projects are due early next week.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Mr. Ward.
There's more examples too.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Mr. Ward.
Oh, nice. You still had a week to get this done.
Yeah, but I just kind of wanted to knock it out so I can plan further assignments.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, turn your projects in. They're due.
What? I have like another week.
Yeah, that you said that last week.
What? No.
Welcome back to Really Real, a student-produced show right here on Lubbock ISD TV. In the first part of the show, we told you some important dates and kept you up to date on what we have done in the classroom. But now, let's transition to our first short film.
Thanks, Caleb. For the past month, we've been working very hard on our short films for this year's film festival. Both the morning and afternoon classes had very different genres, which make them unique and fun to watch. Here's a film I took part in, and I will say, it was a blast filming with my class.
So much unnecessary information I need to know.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Like the award said something about toilets.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was stupid how many people get injured.
Yeah. Like what? Why do we even need to know that?
Ah, there are bugs. What the heck is that?
Whoa.
Whoa, someone's been here?
I thought we were the only ones here.
I thought so too, but look at the glass in the bear. I guess not anymore. I think we should just leave it alone.
I dare you to grab it.
I'm not grabbing it. It's dirty. Look, it's been sitting there.
Well,
Come on, Natalie. Just admit you're scared.
I'm not scared. Fine, you want me to grab the stupid bear? I grabbed it. Y'all done?
Ew.
Here.
Well, don't give it to me.
Ew, no. Here,
I don't
grab it.
want
You're
the
the one
bear.
who grabbed it.
You're the one
No.
who dared me.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
And there.
Come on, Natalie. Here you go.
No, I have to go take this phone call. Y'all can hold on to it for that.
Here you
Here, take it.
go. No. We're just gonna set it up.
We're just here. No, I'm not home yet, but I'll be there in a minute. Okay, bye. Okay, well, I have to go home. I kind of wish I'd never touched that stupid bear.
Here, take it.
No.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
It's just a dumb bear.
Yeah.
Fine.
What's up?
I don't think taking the bear was a good idea.
Natalie, you're just overreacting.
No, I'm not. I can't find it.
What do you mean you can't find it?
It's gone. It's not here.
You may have just misplaced it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just get some sleep and get some rest.
I'm not overreacting. How did you get there? Okay. I need to tell you something. Okay, so that bear, that was a mistake taking the bear. It's not a normal bear. Okay, so last night I was having nightmares about things. A woman I've never seen her before. This is not normal. I should never touch that bear.
You sound crazy.
No, I'm not. Okay, I hear voices in my head and I can't get them to stop.
What do you mean by voices in your head?
Voices? That sounds crazy.
How are you gonna act like you didn't just tell me what you just told me?
As you said, it sounds crazy. There's no way I could hear voices in my head, Gabe.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Nothing much. Everything's fine. Besides, Gabe, like you said, only crazy people hear voices in their heads.
What was that about?
I have no idea. She came in hyperventilating, but talking about how the bear's not normal.
What the heck? What do you mean the bear not being normal?
I don't know.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, but let's follow her.
Let's go.
Okay, got the bear.
Natalie, stop!
Following me now.
Well, we had to see what we were up to.
That's none of your concern. Why does it matter now?
Because you are our friend.
Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No. It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. So you can leave.
We're not leaving till you tell us what's going on.
God, you humans are so weak.
What?
If you were real friends like you say you were, you would have listened to Natalie.
What are you talking about?
The nightmares, the lady. Think about it.
What did you do to her?
Well, what do you think?
What's going on?
What a cute bear, don't you think?
That's not possible.
Give us the bear.
I'm not going back in this stupid bear. Someone has to take the place. Dear friend Natalie did.
Yesterday. You didn't love it? That's so weird. Hey. How are y'all?
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
No, I don't. Veet.
Wow, what an interesting film and kind of creepy. But let's look more into this film by our very own director, Natalie Reyna. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Alrighty, and let's start with the questions. Alrighty, so did you, what inspired you to do this film?
So around the time when I was filming it, I was really into like a very horror movie vibe. So like when the film festival, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I just want to do a horror film. And I feel like that's every short film that we do sometimes. It's like a horror film. So I thought it was pretty fun.
Awesome. And then, were you happy with the final outcome of this project?
Yes and no. There were some times where our continuity was like kind of chopped up with your jackets and the editing. There's some lighting, there's some audio, difficult issues that I had, and I was like, but the deadline was like, whatever. I was like,
And then, if there was anything you would change, what would it be?
I really wish they would just change where they hosted it, just because senior project was like in the same week, so I was trying to balance both, and I was like, there's just one that has to go. So the film festival was like the last thing on my mind. So when we were shooting, I was like, it's hard to balance too. So
Yeah, a lot more stress for you.
it was so stressful.
And then lastly, what were some challenges you had to overcome during making this project?
Ooh, I would say the editing. So for one of them, it was like the continuity did not match. So there's sometimes where we had a jump cut, and I was like, ooh, how are we gonna ease that together? And also like the eyes, since I had like a black eye effect, it was so bad because After Effects was not working with me, and how we shot it, Jordan was moving a lot. So I would like had to steady it, and it was just not working. So I was like,
Oh, well, we get him next year, though.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, thank you for joining us again, Natalie. And Caleb, what do you think about it?
Great stuff there, Asmara. And that just happens to be a perfect transition to a commercial break. And so stay with us, because when we come back from the break, the afternoon class will blow you away with their short film.
Welcome back to Reel to Reel on Lubbock ISD TV, where we're producing tomorrow's journalist professionals. As we continue in our short films, I am excited to see the next one.
I am too, and I am kind of partial to it. Let's check out the film that I had a part in behind the scenes. Don't tell anyone I said that. Titled An Impending Future.
this is a little out of my comfort zone, but yeah, I'm ready.
We have nothing to worry about. We're just gonna do a 4-card read on you, so. These are your 4.
So, like, what are they supposed to mean?
Here's an overview. Justice gives you peace of mind and helps you decipher what you need to do. The Fool, well, the Fool just reminds you not to make stupid decisions because God knows you wouldn't want to be like her. The Lovers reminds you that you shouldn't be afraid to get into something new or start a new relationship. And Death, well, death is just metaphorical in some cases, like if you need to quit an old habit or kill an old friendship. Guys, y'all have to go easy on him. This is his first reading. I think we should do something fun. Or something romantic. No. He already looks confused. I swear he can hear us.
So, like, am I seriously gonna die?
No. That card can mean metaphorical death, if that makes sense. I disagree. Guys, we can't scare the poor guy. It's our job to give him clarity. That's our job. No, Justice, that's your job. My job is to make sure that he has fun. Have fun and fall in love. Or we can just put him out of his misery. So help me, Death, if you dare.
I feel like I'm, like, hearing voices.
I told y'all. You have nothing to worry about. These are just overviews of, like, some aspects in your life you may be struggling with. Tell him I'm gonna make sure that everybody that wronged him gets what they deserve. Tell him that I'm gonna make somebody fall in love with him. And I'm gonna make sure that he messes that up in every way possible. And I'm gonna kill his dog. Oh my God, he's doomed.
Okay, but I swear I'm hearing things right now.
Really? I don't hear anything.
I guess it's just me then, but...
Why do you even show up in readings? How do you help our clients? So I can do this.
God, why is my hand is moving? Happening. Oh!
I'm sorry, maybe it's just energy? I don't... Get her out of here! Come with me. Okay. Why didn't we do that a while ago? Alright, well, you have a good day.
Alright, you too. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
I can't even process what just happened. For real, I hate when the Fool turns up in readings. I mean, I think he'll be fine. He seems like a really nice guy. Ah! Guys, I made a mistake. Get out.
It's just a game, so come roll the dice. Our little game. You don't have to think.
That one might be my favorite short film. Maybe. And you are about to hear why. Joining me now in the studio, the executive producer, editor, costume designer, set designer. I'm probably missing a few more, maybe like 10 or 12, I don't know. It's Abigail Casanova, a junior from Monterey High School.
Definitely not
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
Okay, so first let's go with what was your inspiration for the short film?
Well, recently I have been getting super into tarot card reading and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cool to picture in a video what the characters kind of look like in my head and like what I think they would act like. And I think it'd be kind of cool because a lot of people have like a super like scary depiction of like getting their cards read or like cards like death and stuff. And I think it would have been, I think it was cool that like we almost kind of took like a comedic route to it, even though it's still a little bit irritable. But I think it was super fun. I really wanted to like bring those characters to life.
So how many costumes did you have like planned to use?
So we had a total of 6 characters in the film, and then Geronimo played the one getting his cards read, and I played all 5 other characters. So I had like the costume for the witch, Justice, the lovers, the fool, and Death. So I had to bring a lot of costumes, but it was super easy. I mean, I had to buy like maybe $2 worth of props for that whole video, so you can just like find stuff around your house, which I thought was really cool.
So if there was anything you could have changed, like with how you approached the ideas or anything, what would you change?
I would probably change maybe like the location. You can see like a little things in the videos that like kind of bug me. I wish we would have taken more time for the set. Maybe hung some like black curtains or blankets or something just to make it all look more like symmetrical and not have like little outlets or things in the background. I would also maybe take a little bit more time to like really plan out like what every single shot would have been, but we were limited on time, and that's part of like what made it a fun competition. So I think that if I could go back, I would have maybe just like perfected some of the little details, but other than that, I think it turned out really good.
And then for a question that I just thought of, if we could get help from the other class, who would you want to help?
Definitely Natalie. I think Natalie and me could come up with like a ton of ideas together, and I think we could execute something really cool, and I need more girl power in this class, so for sure. Especially in all the groups I always get in. It's just full of guys who like to be silly.
No,
So-
Mr. A, I guess Geronimo too, I don't know. Well, that's about all of the questions I can think of, so thanks
Awesome.
so much, Abby,
Of course.
on the great short film.
Thank you.
It was also pretty good because I was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb did play a huge part. He did have to manage capturing what looked like a conversation between 6 different people, and 5 of them played by the same human being. So kudos to you, Caleb.
That was a lot of fun with that short film. So, Osmara, we're sending it back to you.
Thank you so much, Caleb. And still to come on Reel to Reel, we put a bow on our show with our final short film. That's next right here on Lubbock ISD TV.
5 reasons why you should join Lubbock ISD. Number 1, you get the hands-on experience of television media, from running the teleprompter operator to directing and being the talent. Recently, Lubbock ISD has added a new part of their program, which is drones. So that means us Lubbock ISD students can get certified in drones. That means a lot of money in your career. Join. Reason number 3, as Mr. Ward says in his classroom, everything is competition. So it's not surprising to find out that Lubbock ISD competes in Student Television Network, also known as STN, and Skills USA. And that's brag, we're pretty good. Reason number 4, you get to work the game and you get to see the game for free. That includes all Lubbock ISD sports. Hey, that's my best friend. Let's go. The 5th and the most important reason why you should join Lubbock ISD TV is to become part of our family. We are Lubbock ISD TV! Woo! So what are you waiting for? Come join.
Welcome back to Reel on Lubbock ISD TV. You know, it's crazy to think this is the last block of the show.
That's right. And let's not waste any more time and see our final short film called Yes, Indeed.
Y'all, we gotta get some kind of we gotta get some kind of idea down for the project. We have no time left.
What if we find a way to shrink you?
Oh, I'm small. Oh, why are you making fun of me?
Nah. We don't have the current technology to do such a thing.
It's a film. We're gonna edit it.
Stop it, you boneheads!
You know what? You're right, Snorlax. We do need to get focused.
Alright. Any ideas?
There's a dead bug in my pocket.
That's it! A zombie! No! Why not?
I forgot my Necronomicon at my uncle's house. What if we took a video of us shooting guns, put it in slow-mo? Oh wait, we don't have guns.
Are you worried about censorship?
I guess there is that too, but mostly lack of firearms.
I, for one, think we should throw Tyler into the screen, into the digital world.
Just scream like
That would be painful.
The being thrown into a computer screen or the Tetraminos?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. You touch these, you get smack.
Why don't we just make a video where we're trying to decide what to do, like right now?
Isn't that what we're already doing?
Don't break the fourth wall.
Another interesting film coming from the group that calls themselves Armrest Nation. And joining me now is one of the members, David Henley. All right, thank you for coming, Dave.
Absolutely.
All
I'm
right.
glad to be here.
Oh.
I had nothing better to do. Literally nothing.
Okay. This is okay. So first, let's talk about what was your inspiration for making this?
All right, my inspiration for this was just exactly what the video was about. I had no idea what to make this video, and I wanted to make it, it was a lot of pressure put on me on wanting to win, but I felt like, why win when I could just do something I want to do? I don't.
It was something you want to do, but it still came out pretty good. It wasn't like the first short film thing that me and Mr. A did where it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I saw there was a lot of special effects and editing and stuff, so exactly how hard was it to get all the special effects in there?
Well, you'd have to ask Mr. A about that because he was the one editing it. I was really the guy that was the actor and also just like, yeah, make sure it's filmed like this. Make sure you film me like this. Make sure you film Tyler like this. Mr. A's got to come in and beat us to death. That's one of the shots we got to get. You know.
Was it fun to plan all that together? Like put it all together?
I like specifically filming or
like just in general, all of it, just planning it and everything.
I'd say it was pretty fun. Planning it all was pretty fun. The execution was just like, it was great. It was funnier than I would even imagine. We got a nice slap in there. It was a really good slap. You couldn't have remade that sound. It was good.
All right, now if you could change anything about the short film, what would you change?
I'd probably reorganize the clips a bit, just like make the video, I don't know how to describe it, I just like reorganize the clips just a bit, make it a little more like what I had originally in mind.
And being here and allowing us to get this interview?
Of course, I'm glad I could be here.
All right.
Time to go back to where I was.
Okay. And best of luck to both of the groups in the competition, specifically mine. Them two, I guess. Osmara, I'm sending it right back to you.
Thank you, Caleb. You know what, I think this was another great show, and we want to thank you so much for tuning in. So on behalf of the crew, we hope everyone has a great week, and we hope you stay happy and healthy.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.